Hello, my crafty peeps, and welcome back to my channel. I am here with there's a not 101, get one, send one, get one, send two, get two, swap that was hosted by B Northway Designs here on YouTube. But she had posted it on her Instagram, and I also saw it on the swap tracker with Tamika Cindy Smiles. But, so yeah, that's what I am showing. Let me show you what I use, and then I'll show you what I'm sending. And I did do two. So I used some of this Midnight Haunting paper. I think some of this, maybe a piece or two of this gold, and then this black and gold Halloween. These are older collections. I don't know, we got a date, 2015. And I don't know what this one is. 2017. So I used a few sheets of those. Let's see, I used this MFT little Halloween stamp and a D-stash. I used both of these, this shoe and his memory decks. Oh, excuse me, y'all. My apologies. I used this die right here, but I just used some of the elements, the ghost and the cat. I used this tree. I think I just used this Happy Halloween on this stamp set here. I just used this little tree die. The Scrap Diva Designs, I'm not sure, low pocket die. This stamp set. This stamp and die set. And then this stamp. I didn't use the die on this. I used some digital paper also. Let me sit this here so I can get that stuff put up here. So, let's see. Now, you've already seen these. I'm just going to show them. These are my Hump Day Handmade for October. So that's what these are. These are just the candy. So you can go check that video out to see those and to get the tutorial on those. So that's what that was. Just the Hump Day Handmade for October. I went in my stash and got these out. And these are some washi tape, and I just got cut this box out of my silhouette. And these were got this out my stash. Just that rosette was already made, and I found these little basketball, little pumpkin things. Just put them on there, easy little decor piece. And I had two, so there are the two things of washi tape. Put them over there. Now, like I said, I did do two, and y'all are probably going to recognize these because these are the clipboards that I did for my September Hump Day Handmade. So my September Hump Day Handmade, go check that one out. And I'll put a link to the September and October Hump Day Handmades in the description down below. And these are the clipboards. So this is how they will come packaged. Where these are these anyway, along with that candy and that washi tape. And I made two, like an orange one and a purple one. They're both exactly the same, pretty much. So I'm gonna sit this one over here. I need to find a box to get these shipped out. So this how this is this one. So I just have some bags here on the front. Those are requirements: a 6x9 clipboard, either bought or handmade, a dangle, memory decks, and 13 die cuts and 2 sets of embellishments, and a small item or gift. So I got that. So I just got some of these Goulet popping candy right here. In this little I just had these little bags in my stash. So I just put this little goods in here. I have a little sequence package. I made this and put dangles and stuff is not my forte. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I had these little clothespins, and I just put some little Halloween charms and stuff on there. Some little beads I found in my stash. I just made this quick little that they can take off of here and use for other items or something. So it's more just to get it to them. And then I had these in my stash. So I gave them some of those. So as you remember from the clipboard, it is magnetic. And I had, so it's a magnetic clipboard. So this right here is just some paper, regular copy paper, and I went and I just stamped some of the pages and just mixed them in here. Beautiful. What I got, Halloween type thing. I didn't stamp all of them, just some. Boo to you. Beautiful. Another stamp up there. Now, like I said, they both is the same. They might not be in the same order, but no skeleton. Yeah, so stamp some of the pages. I mean, it is a clipboard. Need some paper, right? Need some paper on the clipboard. Like I said, that just goes there, and it's magnetic. So inside, this is the inside. Let me just take this off so it don't lay flat. Right here, of course, in that video, I had the 2 pockets in that pocket here. So over here, this is where I have that that little tree die, and in this first pocket, I did some like 3D pumpkins. So now I cut these out on my silhouette, but I layered them up, and I don't know if you can see it. There's 3 layers, so it'll have us some dimension. So it's like a 3D. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, you can see it right there. So it's like a 3D effect. I don't think I've ever done that before, so that was different. I like the way they sit up like that. So I did a little pumpkin, a little bigger pumpkin. This is the shoes for my embellishments right here. And this is where I used that little piece of gold right there. And these Halloween shoes. These are just some of the leftovers from the cutouts that I did on the silhouette. These right here is some more die cuts that I had in my stash. And I had, so it was 2 of each or whatever. So, of course, I split it between the 2. This is some more of the embellishment from the the digital paper collection. And these are also 3D, I'm going to call it. So, I did this broom and then this, it was like a little book set. I believe I showed these. I'm not for sure, but this is another set of embellishments, and it's a shaker. I didn't design or anything like that because they could put little sands or something on there, whoever I'm swapping with. They could further design those. Or put more stuff on it anyway. So that I just got in this pocket here. Over here in this back pocket, I have some of these gold and black stickers, I guess you could say, that I had in my stash. In this little bag here, I have some like 3x5 cut parts that they can use. 10 things I love about Halloween. Just some little cards. This day, spectacular, trick or treat. So those are in there. And this is my Memdex. I found these bags in my stash. I was going to stamp on it, but I figured I could probably use it for something else, so I didn't. This is my memory decks. And then these tombstones I had from last year. So I'm like, let me use them. And then that's that little tree. And I did pop the tombstone up, so it's on the foam dots. And I got the little ghost right there, the little cat. And so like I say, this was already made in my stash, so I was just able to utilize it. So that's my memory decks card. And then last but not least is my dangle, which in this that little pocket that I show you from Scrap Diva. And this is my dangle right here. Now the only difference is this one has a bat. I believe the other one has a hat. As far as the little purple thing, because I got it in my stash. And I had this right here, and it says boo. And also as far as this black, one is a spider and the other one is a beetle. But on this house, it's orange on the other side, like to see through the windows. But that is my dangle. Very simple. Like I say, dangle is not my thing. But so I don't enter a lot of swaps because of dangles. But yes, this is what I created for the Halloween clipboard. I hope my 2 partners, whoever received these, enjoys them. And like I say, this was hosted by B Northway Designs. I'll have a link to her channel down below. And then hopefully here in the next couple of weeks or so, I will have the 2 that I received. So like I said, these are just going to go right here. And that is it, my good feet. Good people. See you in my next video.